Hi guys! So, thanks for watching this video. I thought of making this because I have definitely heard all of these things before, and I'm sure most of you who are also in a wheelchair with a injury of some sort have heard them as well. So, maybe this one is more for females, I'm not sure, but uh, the first one that is very common for some reason is someone saying, "Oh, you're too beautiful," or "You're too pretty to be in a chair." And it's kind of an awkward compliment because it's like, do you say, "Oh, thank you," or am I supposed to be ugly because of the chair? So, yeah, that one is kind of a weird situation. And another one that's also funny is when someone says, "Oh, you're much too young to be in a chair," which I understand that as people view wheelchairs for the older generations. And you know what? Sometimes people aren't lucky in life or something happens and you can get injured at 16 and you're in a chair. Another one is when you are in a parking lot of some kind and you see somebody maybe parked in an accessible spot who doesn't have a parking tag, and they might be coming out and they see you in your chair and they say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I was just running in the store for 5 minutes." So people kind of can view accessible parking spots as, "Oh, I have 5 minutes to run in," kind of a parking spot, which is definitely not the case. This next one I've heard, I would say mostly from the older generation, maybe trying to be funny, which is fine, but they'll say, "Oh, do you have a license to drive that?" And I kind of just laugh and be like, "No, actually, they didn't have to give me one." And even better, they'll say, "Oh, you need a backup beeper on that thing." And it's like, yeah, let's draw even more attention to ourselves. Another one that was more common, I think, towards the beginning of my injury, not as much now, is when people would say, "Oh, you are such an inspiration." And it's a nice thing to hear because it's like you other people are looking up to you and that sort of thing, but after a while it's like I'm just trying to live a normal life again, and I'm not trying to be anyone's inspiration, but it's great if you feel that way, but I'm just trying to make my life as normal and best as possible. It's also along the lines of me living my life and then someone making the comment of, "Oh, it's so nice to see you out and about." And it's like, what am I supposed to be doing, right? Just like laying in bed all day or sitting around, which I'm sitting all day, but I'm gonna go out as well. This one, I am quite shocked how often this happens because it's like maybe people are just not educated or aware of like a spinal cord injury wheelchair situation compared to temporary wheelchair situations, even though the chairs can look completely different, the people's physical can look a lot different, but I've had people come up to me and be like, "Oh, I definitely know how you feel or know what you're going through. I broke my leg or my ankle and had to use one of those things for like a month." And I'm just sitting there like, really? Like, that's nice that you're comparing your month in a wheelchair to the last, 7 years of my life, but it's a little bit different. So I've had two relationships since my injury, and with both of them, I had people say to me or to them, "Oh, you or your boyfriend must be such an amazing guy to be with you." And it's kind of like compliment hit in the face, but I don't know. It's like I realize that not every guy is going to want to be with someone in this situation, but I still feel like I'm the same person and I'm going to attract the right person that I'm supposed to be with. So I'm sure it will be an amazing guy, but it's not because he's going above and beyond. It's because he wants to be with me. And then the last one, which is like beyond annoying and weird to describe to people, I guess, which I haven't heard lately, which is nice, but people say, "So, can you still have sex?" And I'll just say, yes, things are the same, nothing was taken out, it's all the same. And then this, I guess, isn't something you would say to me, but I guess if you were talking to me, I prefer to try and have the most adult conversation possible and make eye contact and all that, but you can still stand and I'll look up and you can look at me. I really don't like when people kneel down beside me and try to talk, because it's like I feel like a little kid that they're kneeling to talk to. And then it's the other thing when I'm out, say with my mom or my sister, and we go for dinner or even getting our nails done, and the people, like workers or people out, they speak to the person I'm with instead of just speaking to me, asking what I would want. So, like at the nail salon, they say, "Oh, does she want her nails cut?" And I'll be like, "Yes, you can ask me. Yes, I'll get my nails cut. That's why I'm here." So that's another thing. It's like I can still answer those questions and have a conversation. So that's my video of things you should not say to someone in a wheelchair. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, maybe thought it was a little bit funny and could relate to it if you're in this position. And I will see you soon in the next video. Bye!